If you know me at all, you know I just can't pass up an invitation to go fishing, especially when it's my friends at the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife doing the asking. So when they asked, I grabbed my lucky hat and photographer Walt Cox, and we headed for Smithville. I'm hoping we catch some smallmouth. I love rivers. So when the Outdoor Oklahoma television show asked me if I wanted to fish the Upper Mountain Fork River with Joe Hemphill, well, I jumped at the chance and into the canoe. Joe is the Wildlife Department's Southeast Region Supervisor, and he knows the region's rivers, and he loves the Mountain Fork.
To me, it's the easiest floatable stream in the Southeast. We have several nice fishing streams, but Mountain Fork's the easiest to access and the widest, and kind of like this right here, big open pools of water. So it's a whole lot easier to float than Glover. Black Fork's a nice stream to fish, but it's not as big and wide, and doesn't have near as much access as what this does.
Well, then there's the fishing. Joe jumps on the fish right away. He's thrown a lot of lures in this river, and well, he's pretty good at it. So far it's Joe 3, Ron none. And that's about 10 minutes after we hit the water. But you see, Joe is doing a fishing show. Ron, on the other hand, is doing a story about the river, so Ron doesn't need to catch that many fish. Good thing there. You got him that time?
Yes, sir. Same old side.
That'd be Joe 4, Ron none. Now comes a time when you have to quit counting, though, and not having to deal with all those pesky fish, I have time to enjoy this beautiful stream. No doubt the Upper Mountain Fork River holds some amazing sights, from the wildlife to the cliffs, and even if you have to pull the canoe through the occasional riffle, it's a great way to spend the day. And there is the fishing.
If you go to the effort to get out here and fish it, you pretty much got it to yourself. Whoever you're fishing with, or you go to the lake and you've got lots of people competing with you. And anymore, there's just very few people that fish the river. You've got it to yourself, and quiet and still, and you go at your own pace, and it's just a nice, relaxing fish instead of the typical bass fishing, fast as you can go pace.
And when he's fishing with me, he's still got the river to himself, apparently.
You go with Ron, you get to catch Ron's limit.
That's right. Sure, I caught some fish, perhaps not as big as the ones that Joe's catching. Well, some not as big as the ones you have in your aquarium. It's a little bigger than I'm used to. But any day on the Upper Mountain Fork is a good one. As it meanders through some of the most beautiful scenery Oklahoma has to offer, you realize that nothing much matters as much as just being here. TravelOK.com has all the info you need to round out your southeastern Oklahoma getaway, from attractions and lodging to eateries and more, or phone a travel counselor for all the insider info.